News updates. PDP wrote US and UK's government over David Umahi's threats. The People's Democratic Party PDP, Ebonyi State government and chapter has announced its intention to write world powers including the United States, the United Kingdom and the Canadian government over the threats it alleged that are being posed to perceived political opponents by Governor David Umahi. The party has alleged that since David Umahi decamped from the PDP to the ruling All Progressive Congress APC, he has targeted all those that refuse to join him in his new party, using all sorts of unwholesome tactics. Addressing a press conference at Abuja at the weekend, the publicity secretary of the chapter, Salius Una, raised alarm that the present holiday seasons may be the bloodiest in the state or the history into view of the stockpiling of arms in the state. He therefore called on both the federal government and international community to pay more attention to the states. The statement. So viewers, the party spokesman said that the federal government and the international community are called upon to pay a closer attention on the development rate of intolerance in Ebonyi State and call the governor to order immediately before things get out of hand. The PDP is not interested in violence even as we engage in our political activities and will not be deterred by open acts of intimidation, violence and threats of it by the government or its official and unofficial agents. The British High Commission, Canadian High Commissioner and the Ambassador of United States of America are called upon to take a special interest in Ebonyi State as the government has continually resorted to uncivilized method of political engagements. Our petitions will be sent to all high commissions and embassies to draw attention towards its inhuman leadership and a style that cares less about human lives. His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari is also called upon to impress it on the governor to lead in the interest of all as the chief security officer of the state. No one is concerned or threatened by the political identity of the governor, but his desire to paint a picture of overwhelming love and support in Ebonyi State is driving him into despondency and hatred towards those who disgraced or disagree with him. We want peace and we work to achieve it. However, the decision to maintain peace and security at all times is in the hands of the government, and the governor must discharge this duty responsibly. Finally, we called on the Army, DSS, and the police not to allow the intercepted ammunition to disappear and to also carry out a thorough investigation into the region and the origin and the purpose for which these weapons were brought into Ebonyi State. He further said that this briefing is primarily aimed at putting the nation and the entire world on notice in respect to the rising level of politically motivated violence and killings in Ebonyi State, which is now exacerbated since the campaign of Governor David Umahi from the PDP to APC. For the sake of charity, we do not harbor any ill feelings and we don't harbor any ill feelings concerning the decision of the governor to leave the PDP, especially as the decision was solely for personal reasons. However, the feelings is not mutual as our members have been subjected to acts of intimidation, violence attack, and direct threats to lives and even to humanity, even as people get killed daily under the guise of courts clash. From the pressing under the direct leadership of the government, Ebonyi State Governor has become the most dangerous governor and also the state to disagree with the governor as the consequences are there. Ono pointed out that beyond the insecurity in Ebonyi State, that the governor is using state resources to play politics and shooting out perceived opponents from the disbursement of 3 billion naira small and minimum enterprises loan from the federal government. The party spokesman added that this money is a loan from the government through the Central Bank of Nigeria for beneficiaries in Ebonyi State. The disbursement of this fund has now become a partisan and the affairs as the unwritten condition for accessing the loan is membership of the APC in Ebonyi State. Ordinarily, we would have ignored this concern, but realizing that the governor also converted a state-owned international conference center into the state secretariat of the APC, our fears for the 3 billion naira SME fund became more real, and we are calling on the federal government through the CBN to ensure that this fund is used for the benefit of all Ebonyans, irrespective of political leaning, while also noted that the lives of the opponents of the governor are being threatened. He said that the armed stockpile discovered in Abakaliki market should be properly investigated. Nothing. The location of the interception is not a coincidence, as no other authority have accessed into that market apart from the state government. The narrative being published that the ammunitions were destined for Taraba State is at best comical, as the market is not a route to Taraba State. Thank you, viewers, for listening to this news. Anyways, viewers, you have heard what this article is trying to imply. I have said before that this governor of Ebonyi State does not even have integrity. But nobody believed me. After seeing this, they criticized me as if I don't know what I'm saying. They criticized me, so I kept quiet. I've said it before that it does not have integrity, that is a tool in the hands of Fulani government. to destabilize Ebonyi and CE/SS. So viewers, what is your take on this? This is all I have to say for now. I don't know what your own opinions are. Your comment concerning this news will be very much appreciated. If you can drop them below the comment box, click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to get updates whenever we upload new videos. Thank you.